Hey, my first installment in the online catalog was A Place to Be Buried, and that one was actually fiction inspired by a chapter in the book called Of War Babies and Long Pauses. So I'm going to read another piece of inspired fiction, and this one's called War Babies and Long Pauses. I believe we are lonely here in the castle, though it is beautiful, with several towers higher than the clouds even. On days we go up even higher, above, and the sun is shining on the lake of white below, the dreary darkness. And the day especially gray, and even the evergreens can't cheer the souls. We watch from the tower, my mother and I, for the men to come home. We look down on the trails of trodden dirt and the river with tall corn growing in the bottomlands. I've seen children in play far below and told them at school the next day that, yes, I saw you and your dress was red and you had ribbons at the ends of your braids. But these are only mountains, really, and things haven't been good since this war started. Aunt Billy's doing all right, though. She's selling watered-down liquor to the men that are left home. She's here now. I can hear her laughing. It's hard not to, you know. She loves to laugh, and she laughs a lot. She's so damn pretty. Mama beat me for saying that, but Billy's not just pretty, she's damn pretty. She don't do nothing to her face, maybe pinch her cheeks a lot, and her hair's got gold in it, as bright as the sun on dry straw, glistening and always curled just enough. I don't even know if she brushes it. It's her laugh that makes her touchable, though. At least that's what the men like to do, touch her. When she's real quiet and still, you'd think she'd break. Like a doll I saw in a catalog once that Mama said was so fine it'd break if I played with it. Her eyes are blue like the sky. I remember when she came back from Chicago, was crying all the time. The red around her eyes just made them that much prettier. Mama won't talk to me about why she came home. It was something to do with a man, I know. I found us women do a lot of crying over men. I think Billy's man is dead or something. She has this ring that they say has a diamond in it, and it's huge. She don't even wear it, though. I saw it one time in her jewel box when she let me look in there. I think she must have forgotten it was in there when she said I could look, because she got all flustered when I put it on and said how pretty it was. I heard them say it was illegal, though what they meant by that, I don't know. Billy wouldn't steal anything. She waters down her liquor, but everybody does that. She told me once the damn fools would kill themselves drinking if she didn't. Anyway, it's good to hear her laughing. Damn rare to hear anybody laughing around here. I know, Mama, it ain't right for a 12-year-old girl to swear like that. But what else am I going to do with y'all all running around acting like there's nothing wrong? Some of the men are back. Margaret's getting married. They say her man fell in love with her the first time he saw her. He was coming down over the mountain to the church and crossed over her daddy's land near the spring house where Margaret was sitting there daydreaming or something. She says he had his uniform on and looked awful fine. She let him get some water. Her daddy came out because he and this man know each other. Margaret ain't but 13, just a year older than me, and she gets to get married. Mama says my man will come. There ain't nobody around here, though, that I've seen yet that I'd have anyway. Don't nobody come around the house, and Mama won't let me go to Billy's anymore since those men got back. I think it's wild down there. I hear everybody laughing. My daddy isn't back yet. I'll know he'll take me down there when he gets home. Rosa Corseco said yesterday that my daddy probably wasn't coming home since he ain't back yet. I threw her in with the pigs. She was sitting there on the fence mouthing at me, and I really just kind of shoved her. Mama switched me for it, but only one time across the legs. She had her face turned, and I think she was smiling. Mama don't like Mrs. Corseco anyway, and says Rosa's spoiled. I don't know about that. She's got some really pretty dresses, and she gives me her movie magazines when she's done with them. I felt bad messing up her clothes when I pushed her in, but I felt pretty good, too. I wanted to hit her for talking about Daddy like that. Daddy is coming home. I know it. We're thinking he must be doing something real important to be held back so long. Mama says he's going to be so proud of Billy's business. She's pulling in some money. Brought us all brand new shoes and coats out of the catalog. She sent me over some dresses of hers, and Mama's working on them to make them fit decent. The cloth's so fine. All I need now is some new underpants and stockings, and I'll be ready for school. Mama says the old ones will have to do, though, until Daddy comes home. We don't even know where he's buried. They say somewhere in a place across the ocean, and that he died like a brave soldier. They didn't even send Mama anything of his. Said he was buried in a ceremony with some other soldiers killed at the same time. Mama's lips got tight when they told her that, the way they do when she doesn't believe something. Billy would say it was woman's intuition working. She said she bet there was more to that story than we was hearing. They told Mama that the place was a lot like our mountains, and Mama just said she imagines he's content with that. She got out his Sunday suit clothes the other day, put it all in a box tied with some string, and sent it over to Billy. Charlie got all mad and cried and hollered at her because he says he's the oldest in that suit. Mama just looked at him. It's hard to tell you what her face looked like. It made my stomach feel funny. I just gritted my teeth so I wouldn't hit Charlie for making her face look like that. But then Mama got real mad and said that suit was Daddy's suit and wasn't nobody else wearing it. That damn fool Charlie didn't remember those were Daddy's burying clothes. Charlie's out there sulking now, and I think maybe I ought to tell him. Rose's daddy got killed last night in a fight at Billy's. They've got a big chain on the door that the government men put on there this morning, and Billy's in there packing to go back to Chicago. Don't know what in the hell she's going to do there. I've been wanting to ask Charlie about him and me maybe going to find Daddy's burying place. They said it was marked with a stone. I got a map in my history book, and I think Billy will tell me the name of the place and write it down before she leaves. Me and Charlie are the oldest, so we ought to be the ones to go find it and make sure it's proper. Mama can't leave the babies.